about to react into everything wrong with concerts in 2026. Hey man, I ain't been to a concert since like 2021, bro. Since I went to Summer Smash like 20. No, I'm lying. I just went to G Herbo. But yeah, I just went to. I feel like I feel like Summer Smash was the most concert experience when they had like three big stages and a couple small stages. They had so many artists going at one time for a whole weekend. It doesn't get better than that. I ain't gonna lie to you. But no, the last concert I went to was G Herbo. Yeah. That was turned. If you're in Milwaukee, you know what the rave is. We went to the rave. Well, he came to the rave. But no, let's see what's everything wrong with him. Cause I ain't been. It's been a minute, honestly, since probably since last year.
Talking about my least favorite parts of the entire experience, because concerts are so close to being an S-tier experience, if not for the things that I'm gonna mention in this video. And once people involved in these operations understand that what I'm about to bring up are things that actually stop people from buying tickets, we will see a spike in concert attendance that's never been seen before. The first and most obvious thing is the price of these damn tickets. Before you even have the chance to spend your money, they make you sit in a virtual queue for like 20 minutes to an hour while your anxiety goes through the roof, because you already know what's happening behind the scenes, which is that every second you're waiting, the cheaper tickets are disappearing. So by the time you finally get in, the only ones left are somehow twice the price they were when you joined the
Yeah, I'm not one to buy no tickets at the door neither. Just cause the simple fact, I don't want to waste my time. Let's say we get to the door and they sold out. You think I'm about to just I throwing this fit? I'm probably not fresh, but you know what I'm saying. I took time out of my busy life to come to this concert, to buy tickets at the door just for you to tell me y'all sold out. So now I gotta find something else to do in my life for the night. Yeah, nah, fuck you, bro. I'm gonna order my tickets online, cause facts.
It's also not like your position in the queue is at all related to when you got on the website. On Ticketmaster, they have like a pre-queue waiting room, and then once you get thrown into the queue, your position in there is completely random. Then you finally get in, and assuming all of the tickets for the event you wanted to go to aren't gone, you find a seat that you can barely justify buying. Once you click checkout, you think you survived the hard part, but that's when they hit you with the undisclosed fees, like the service fee, the processing fee, the convenience fee, the facility fee.
Listen, bro, we just react to a video talking about how SeatGeek been scamming people. Not even necessarily saying scamming, but broad day robbery. You know what I'm saying? Overpricing tickets for artists. That's why they canceling their concerts. You know what I'm saying? I'm not paying $350 to go see to get some mid seats and see fucking Rod Wave. I love Rod Wave, but it's like, bro, I'm not about to pay $350 when I paid that same amount and went to go see what, like 70 some artists at Summer Smash. No, cuz fuck you.
They do this intentionally. They wait until your tickets are already in the cart because they know you've mentally committed, and now they throw on all these fees. They just dump on the bullshit to you, and your $95 tickets have magically turned into $180 each, and the concert hasn't even
You
started
know
yet.
what?
It's so
I'm lying. I feel like the last concert I've been to was NBA YoungBoy. Yeah, I think it was NBA YoungBoy. And that was the arena. Yeah, I had to think
fucking
about
bad
that.
that people aren't even able to enjoy the experience without how much they spent on the whole thing looming over them the entire time. This whole concert is supposed to be an escape from your horrible life, from your bald boss who hates you, from your wife who thinks you have a drinking problem, like whatever it is, you're supposed to be getting away from all that, but you can't without thinking about how much damn money you spent on it. But alright, you cough up the cake and you buy the tickets. Now you've gotta get there, and you're definitely not spending another $100 on an Uber, so you drive instead, which is usually like 45 minutes or 30.
Nah, I'm Uber. I'm not. Nah. It depends, bro. It literally depends. I would rather Uber because I'm not trying to sit in that traffic, bro. I'm like so serious. I'll go park my car somewhere nearby. You know what I'm saying? Like a family house, of course, like grandpa, cause he lived down those ways. I'll go park it at grandpa house. Uber from there, it'd be way cheaper, more convenient. I'm not driving in that traffic, or you know what I'm saying? No. That's just
It's rare that these venues are close by to your house, and you pull up there thinking, alright, the hard part's over, which you'd be wrong. Now it's time to find parking, and I swear, there isn't a more stressful 10 minutes on earth. Every lot has a giant full sign, and every garage wants 50 or 60 fucking dollars. Every side street
exactly. It would have been cheaper. You would have saved more money, you know what I'm saying? Doing the Uber route. Yeah.
17 different signs explaining
Or
why your
the
car
same amount of money.
be towed if you even think about leaving it there, and there's another 1,000 people doing the exact same desperate laps around the venue as you. There is a cortisol heat-seeking missile ICBM targeted at your hippocampus right now, and at this point, you've got the concert starting in 25 minutes, Google Maps is telling you you've arrived, and your heart rate is through the roof, and you're seriously just considering parking in a spot that says authorized.
Once you click this video, you'll be taken to uscca.com/maps. From here, you can click on any state and get a complete breakdown of the gun laws you need to know. This resource takes complicated
Authorized vehicle only and praying they don't actually mean it. But eventually, after circling the venue 7 times, you find a spot that might work. It's definitely not a parking spot, it's kind of more of a suggestion. You park halfway on the curb and there's a sign you couldn't fully read. You're just hoping your car is still there when you get back. So you throw it in park and immediately start
doing that, cuz. Yeah. Would you rather have your car at risk being towed, broken into, or stolen? Or would you rather just pay a little money on Uber? I'm Ubering. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. That's just me. Hold on. Hello? Anyways.
jogging to the venue because, of course, the concert has already started, and that's when the FOMO kicks in because you can hear the music from outside, and there's people clearly having fun without you. There's like an opener on, or maybe even worse, what if they like started the concert early, or what if they're already playing one of your favorite songs? So now you're speed walking through security, trying to scan your ticket with one hand while emptying your pockets with the other, praying that when you finally get inside, you haven't already missed the reason you came in the first place. But you finally get inside, and by some miracle, they haven't actually started yet. So you think, all right, maybe I've got a few minutes, I'll grab a beer, I'll relax, and then I'll head to my seat or to the standing area.
Grab a beer. I know you know that price is over. They overly fucking y'all on them beer or alcohol prices, and the line is OD. The line alone just make me feel like, oh yeah, I'm cool. Do I even really want to get drunk right now? That's that line making me think. I ain't gonna lie.
But that is a huge mistake because the beer line is somehow longer than the line you waited in to buy the tickets on digitally. So you're standing there watching the clock, inching forward one person at a time, and right then, as about maybe you're halfway through the line, that's when the lights go down, the crowd erupts, and the artist walks on stage. So now you have the impossible decision to make. Do you abandon the line after waiting 15 minutes, or do you commit to it and miss the first couple of songs? And then while you're standing there questioning your life choices, you finally get a chance to look up at the menu because your eyes can see it now, and it's $16.
Yeah. I just go, you know what I'm saying? Go listen to your music, man. Yeah, them prices is OD for anything you drink at a concert. Tell me what, a can of lyrical lemonade, the can, like a can of soda, like a can, like this small, was $25 fucking dollars. Yeah, $25 for a can of lemonade. Man, fuck y'all. That's broad day robbery, bro.
For a fucking beer. $16 for a beer that you've never even heard of before. It's not like they even have normal Bud Lights or Coors. It's some local IPA with a name like Hop Wizard Mango Thunder that tastes like some carbonated pine tree. At that point, you're not even paying for the beer. You're paying for the privilege of holding a drink while financially recovering from buying it. Anyway, you finally get back with your beer, and if you can't...
Nigga got the beer. Yeah, but it ain't never that serious. I'll go get a whole... I don't know how beer drinkers drink. I don't drink beer. I'll get a whole 6-pack though, a whole case of beers for that price. Maybe even cheaper, goddammit. Yeah.
Friends, you definitely can't find them. You think you'll just send them a text like, hey guys, where you at? I'm looking for you, but you are not getting that text through because 30,000 people are all trying to upload the exact same blurry image Instagram story at the exact same time, so the cell towers have completely given up. Your phone says you have bars, but somehow a single text message has the transmission speed of a carrier pigeon, so congrats, you're now attending the rest of the concert with whoever happened to be standing next to you. Alright, so all the stuff I just mentioned is is stuff people could work on to make the concert going experience better. The rest of this is just stuff about concerts that's kind of baked into the cake that sucks. Like having to use the bathroom, bro, that just is annoying. Like you already paid for that $16 beer and the beer catches up to you. So you tell yourself that you'll wait until a song that you don't care about comes on, and then you have to go.
I think you about to shuffle through all them people, you know what? I had to piss at the concert, the YoungBoy concert, but that was at an arena, so that wasn't that bad. We all had seats. That wasn't that bad. But looking at the area that you in, you think you about to shuffle past all these people and get in and out the bathroom? You don't think it's other people waiting at the bathroom or other people using it? No, but the dudes, the boys' bathroom, the men's bathroom, that line be going by fast. All we gotta do is just stand up, whip it out, piss, wash our hands, go. But as for the women, I know it's hard, bro. Yeah.
Like a pilgrimage to the bathroom. You know, it takes 10 years to find the bathroom, 10 years to get into the bathroom, and the bathroom itself is usually like the quality that you'd expect from a third world country. There's bits of fecal matter across the wall and piss on the floor. There's some guy throwing up into a urinal. It is a complete war zone. You've got to like escape out of there. And then you finally get back to the concert. Now it's time to try to have some fun. If you're single, this is where you try to find a guy or girl to talk to.
What if you could make a song using only your voice? Let's start with the drums. I'm gonna hit drums and click cover.
Yeah.
But usually because it's so loud, you can't talk to anybody, so you're just trying to make out with someone, which probably is not the best idea. You're both disgusting from drinking piss IPAs, and one of you is about to, like, transfer an STD to the other. But that's, like, best case scenario.
Bro,
like, that's actually getting action. For most people, for most guys, you go back and you try to talk to a girl, you go, like, 0-10 getting rejected.
You're a fucking ugly bitch.
And then you have to drive home, maybe slightly intoxicated. If you're too intoxicated, you have to cough up the money for the Uber and then get your car towed at the lot like the next day. And you go home completely empty-handed, which is just sad. So you go home just to listen to the same songs that you went to listen to cheer you up, to take you out of your miserable headspace. But instead of the music being your escape from the misery, it now brings you back to 45 minutes ago when you tried to make out with some chick and then she just fucking shoved you away. Something I find really interesting is how they'll pat you down to see if you're trying to bring in alcohol, but these people are only existing because of the price of alcohol at the event. Like, is it profitable to make the price of a beer $16?
It is profitable. That's how they get a lot of their money. They jack up the prices on everything. From the tickets, you thought the tickets was bad. Then you look at the menu for the food and drinks and all that, and then the merch. Yeah, fuck no.
Have to pay security extra to pat people down for alcohol? Like, why not just decrease the price of alcohol and then also get rid of security, or not make them have to do the extra work of patting people down for drinks? Everything about this just makes the customer experience worse. People are getting harassed and their wallets are getting molested. Now, with that all being said, concerts can still be a blast if you do them right. First of all, stop trying to make every concert some once-in-a-lifetime event. If you're constantly worried about getting the pitch-perfect video, finding the perfect spot, or making the night worth the money,
it's the whole concert gonna fly by you, man.
And the whole time stressed out instead of actually enjoying it. If you're going with friends, pick a meeting spot before the show starts, because your phone is probably going to become an expensive paperweight the second everyone gets inside. That alone will save you so much unnecessary stress. Eat before you get there, seriously. Every meal inside costs like you're eating at an airport. You're gonna feel a whole lot better if you aren't trying to survive on a $16 mystery IPA and a $20 hot dog. If you can, I'd honestly recommend festivals over concerts. You get multiple artists, way more value for your—
That's what Summer Smash is. It's a festival. Okay, that was a great festival. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna be able to name all the people that I saw, but just them off the top of my head: G Herbo, Lucky, Post Malone, Playboy Cardi. I say G Herbo, Nardo Wick. I feel like it's a lot, bro. It's a lot.
And if one set isn't your thing, you can just walk over to another stage. It feels a lot less like your entire night depends on 1 2-hour performance. And finally, just accept that something is probably gonna go wrong. Like, you're gonna wait in lines, you're gonna spend more money than you wanted to, your feet are gonna hurt, you're probably gonna be stuck in traffic on the way home. That's just part of the experience, because at the end of the day, if you go in expecting a perfect night, you'll probably leave disappointed. But if you go in expecting a little bit of chaos, you'll usually end up having a pretty good time anyway. Alright, that's pretty much it for this video. If you guys enjoyed, please—
all in all, bro, the concert experience, it's cool and all. But I'm not one to drink or get nothing to eat or get merch at a concert. I'm just go there, go to my seat, enjoy the openers, you know what I'm saying? Enjoy the main artists and go home. That's just me though. But no, let me know what y'all think that comes below. Do y'all like concerts? Do y'all like how it is? Me personally, I like them. I know. The prices may be fucked up. The prices could be better for sure. But other than that, I, I wouldn't mind going to a concert for the right artist. But no, I said what I said and y'all heard what I said. So I'm gonna catch you niggas in the next one. Yes, sir.